What's up, my friends? Happy Monday. It is November 22nd, and week 11 is almost in the books. We got a Monday Night Football game tonight, and then we have NBA. NBA is actually looking pretty solid tonight. I'm kind of excited for that, especially to wash away that gross NFL Sunday and certainly a terrible NBA Sunday, to be honest, too, my friends. It was just a gross, weird slate. 6 o'clock game. Everything else is 8:30, and 10 o'clock. I just wanted nothing to do with it. I played super light last night just so I didn't get burned by it. And thank goodness I did. And hopefully tonight we can kind of, snag that rebound, get that putback dunk, and make some money together. So let's do that right now. We're going to dig into some things. I actually am going to be heavily focused on NBA today because I think tonight's slate is actually very interesting. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be a little bit less lineup study and lineup rewind than I normally do. And I'm actually going to be taking the content projections, tossing it right into FC, and then doing some stuff inside Fantasy Cruncher so that we can kind of prepare for the slate tonight. Thank you, FC, for sponsoring our daily stream at 1 o'clock. Appreciate you very much. All of our members, because of FC, high-fiving us. All of our members, our monthly members, actually get $29 per month $20 per month to Fantasy Cruncher. So that is pretty dope. We appreciate that. And all of our monthly members get supported using FC, and even the members that are not FC members, ROF members get supported. Sorry, I was sidetracked. I was doing the producer thing in the back end while I was talking. I was trying to set it up so I could screen share. I forgot to do that. All right, let's get after it today. So I've got the projections here. This is teamriserfall.com. Going to download these and go over to Fantasy Cruncher. Going to go to Draftkings, and we're going to upload these right into FC. And I want to look at some of the brackets. We talk about those salary brackets where you get a bunch of 10K, a bunch of 9K, you get a bunch of value plays. We've got some Orlando Magic value tonight with Cole Anthony being out. So we'll take a peek at some of these injuries as well. We'll look at like the high-end projections. I will look at some of the higher-end values, and we'll go from there. We'll try to see if we can, figure out tonight's slate a little bit and hopefully make some money. What's up, Chad? I see you guys all yapping it up today. I saw like 30 messages before I went live. Also, we're giving away a free membership today. I shouldn't say we. Again, this is another member giving away. What is that, 5? Oh, I also need to look at the contests from the nickel on Fanduel Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the mini max on Friday, Saturday, Sunday to see who had the highest place in the standings. Those people are also getting a free month. So we're potentially giving away 3 memberships today. What's up, Big Snooky? Dude, I saw you with 2 back-to-back single entry takedowns, my friend. I saw your posts in the Winners channel. Congratulations. Love seeing that. I love seeing anybody have success in all ways, shapes, or form in DFS. So nice job, nice hits. Keep it up. Maybe you can make it a 3-peat tonight. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the nickel. So actually, I suppose we are going to FanDuel lineup study, and we're going to go look at the nickel. And we have Friday night, the 19th. And remember, whomever scored, this was an alert we put out in Discord. Whoever scored the highest or had the highest in finish in the standings would end up getting a free month at ROF. So I'm going to be honest, I don't need to take too long doing this because somebody won it on Saturday. So unless somebody else took first place on Sunday night, I think the competition's over as it stands. Here's the Saturday night. Oh, and they had to be wearing the Rise or Fall logo, which this is very small on PC, but this is it. And here's Evil Empire, whom, by the way, is also the person who's giving away a free membership today. He said he had taken $87 and turned it into $500, doing just like the nickel for 2 weeks, won $500. And I'm sure this night right here played a big part of it. So he wanted to give a membership away today during the stream. So here's what we'll do. After today's stream, when it ends, and I will remind you at the end, when the stream ends, if you leave a comment in the comment section about something on this stream, anything you want, you are automatically entered into being potentially selected to win the free month. That's it. That's all you have to do. So when the video ends, leave a comment on this specific video, and you'll have a chance at winning a free membership to teamriserfall.com. So members are giving away memberships. That's pretty cool. So anyways, we've got first place. Looks like he just beat out Evil Empire. And that was Saturday night. So we had 2 members takes first and third. Evil Empire did a great job. Unfortunately, it did not have the ROF logo on, and it didn't matter either way. But was it MCox08? Looks like the victor right now. And then we'll look at last night. I don't think a member won it last night. I don't think I was in there to see it, but we'll take a quick peek. Nope, that was let me go to 19th. Here's the nickel. And nope, no member. So MCox, congratulations, my friend. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Okay, cool. And a like. Oh, yeah, Johnny, you're right. You also need to leave a like on the video. Yeah, good idea, dude. Good thinking. I like your style. Now, let's look at the 50 cent. We're going to do the very first one that posts. We'll look at the 50 cent here on DK. And I just actually thought about it. I don't think I can see the logos. How the heck am I going to do this? Because, by the way, this is a username of one of our members. I don't know if he's active. I haven't seen him in Discord. That would be interesting, because then we'd have a member who legitimately won both contests. And Jay Anthony, I believe, is a member. That's right. We see Jonathan Anthony or something in our Discord as well. So 5th place, man, members are crushing. So I think that's a 5th place finish on Friday. But I don't know if they have the logos. How do I do this? Yo, what's up, Real King? Sign me up for a month membership giveaway. In a good mood. Got 30 to share. Dope. You're the best, man. So here's how I did it as well. I'll take the name. I'll pass them to you. You guys coordinate how you want to give away the membership, okay? But I can't receive money from people for these things. So I let the winner and the donator exchange funds on their own right if they'd like to. But that's cool. I guess we got another membership to give away. Yo, Matt, so that's MCox08. Congratulations, you won the FanDuel giveaway. So go ahead, DM me on Discord. I'll give you a code. You'll get your free month, okay? And then I believe that's if that star's watching the video, dude, go ahead and send me a DM, my man, and show me a screenshot of you wearing the logo. And I think that's a wrap, dude. You took it down on Friday. MCox took down FanDuel on Saturday. That's pretty cool, though. The weekend that we have a competition like that, we have a member legitimately just take first place on both sites. Like, how cool is that, man? Yo, let's do another contest tonight. Real King, here's what we'll do. Same contest. So we'll do FanDuel because I can go in here and see the logos. Whomever has the highest finishing, the highest place in the standings on FanDuel in the nickel, because it's super easy to just, even if you're 150, like tonight, I think I'm 150 maxing the 444 or something. Yeah. So like you could take your 150 here and then throw it into the nickel after. Like you could totally do that. So whomever has the highest finish, highest place in the standings on tonight's nickel will get Real Kings giveaway. So that's the other giveaway. I like this. And Fatstar, make sure you send me a photo, or John Anthony, make sure you send me a photo of your logo on DK from Friday night, and I'll get whomever, if either of you have it, and if you don't, then we'll move and look at Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Cool beans. All right, let's look at tonight. I can't believe we had such easy giveaways. And then again today, you know what? No, Johnny, we'll do it the way you said. I like your way. Leave a comment. I'll pick one person to be a winner who leaves a comment on today's video. That's it. Nice and easy. And Real King, your contest will be whomever has the highest in the nickel. Yeah, I saw the 25 cent, but I don't think everybody can get in there in time. And it's also 37.50. The nickel's like harmless, 750 and 150 lineups. People have a chance at that one. Okay, here we go. So we have another slate here, my friends, where we have like 15 or so players over 9K. We've kind of looked at these a handful of times this season where when we have these situations, we've talked about like creating like a bucket, right? Basically just grouping based on salary. Now, again, these are the types of things you do when you're trying to take down tournaments. Your bankroll build, you could most likely just upload projections, and then you could probably just make sure that you are getting rid of like bad value plays, which we've talked about in the past. And then, maybe spreading out your exposure a little bit at the top end to the studs. And for the most part, you can slowly bankroll build for, over the course of 200 NBA slates. More often than not, you're going to end up all right. It's not going to be big binks, big hits or anything like that, unless the ball truly does bounce your way. But if you are in, on FanDuel or Draftkings, and you're trying to take down one of these tournaments against 23,000 other friends in the minimax, you got to do some interesting stuff. You got to plant your flag a little bit. And I always think there's situations like this one. Like I see a guy like Cat, projected ownership 12% or so. Center continues to be loaded this season. Like center each and every slate is a position where there's just tremendous value. There's guys who are mispriced, playing well, might be in good spots. Maybe player A, B, and C are out, and this guy is now getting the opportunity to pick up a ton of minutes in a game or something like that. Like Jared Allen tonight, back tonight, and Evan Mobley out, right? Like Jared Allen, I mean, we could see 39, 40 minutes tonight. We know he's a massive points per minute guy. He's got a good matchup against Brooklyn. So is he somebody I'm going to make sure I get exposure to? Yeah, sure I am. And watch this. If I go ahead and run out my 150, I bet we get a fair amount of Cat. I'm actually intrigued. DeAndre Ayton, and then Karl-Anthony Towns again. And here's how I knew that. I looked at the value score, 4.93, and he was higher than most every other center. So he ended up being one of the higher used. When you sort by this is often the area it goes. When you see guys like this is where you have to make your choices. Is Naz Reid a guy you want to potentially have in your player pool? Tony Bradley potentially have in your player pool? No, not for me. So even though they're very high values, they're gone. You got to make decisions on players like Daniel Gafford, someone who has a solid ceiling. If he gets minutes, he should potentially get some solid minutes tonight. Had a tough match against Miami and struggled, but now he gets Charlotte. My goodness, last time he played Charlotte, here you go, 24 minutes, and this is what happens. Charlotte gives up a ton of rebounds in the paint to these big guys. Gafford's a big boy, and I think that, Gafford in a spot tonight, yeah, probably going to want some exposure there. And then on the opposite side, Mason Plumlee, same matchup last time, did very well against Washington. And then you have Steven Adams, where, maybe he is somebody I remove because he's extremely volatile value. And I don't even know if the juice is worth squeezing the orange for, so to speak. So, you look at that and you kind of just pick and choose where you want your value to be, where the value score should be. And you can often find, some of the better plays on the slate through doing this for MME. Now, when you sort by value, you have all plays up like this. This is where you're often going to find some of this, bad value as well. You'll have to make a decision on a guy like Kyle Anderson, who in a spot where they were missing Dylan Brooks, they were missing somebody else. Goodness, I can't remember. They're missing two guys. The backup to Ja, I think, right? He was out as well. And we thought Kyle Anderson was going to play 1 billion minutes. So I thought, okay, finally, you're going to get a bunch of minutes for a guy. Slow-mo is going to get a bunch of minutes. Finally, he's been a higher point per minute guy, and he didn't. So it's like, is he really who you want in there? Getting that, getting in there in your optimizer 97% of your lineups. Like, I don't know. These guys both might get moved out. And I don't know if somebody's hurt in this rotation here that I'm not entirely sure of, but if Jaren Jackson is injured or something like that. But, like these guys, I get that the projections are showing them pop. I understand. But again, this is volatile value. And this is a significant decision I've made. If I were to remove Kyle Anderson from my main slate tonight, look what happens. You have 97.3% of your lineups that will change immediately. They'll change it immediately. A lot of this exposure to Kyle Anderson likely goes right to Franz Wagner, who is right below him in value score. Almost the same price tag. And watch, I bet you and by the way, I think he's a better play as well. So, yeah, he had a crappy game. But look, I mean, every single game as a pro, this guy had shot, 10 plus virtually in all but 2 regular season games, 7, 9. Everything else is 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 14, 13. a floor of right around like 18 to 20, ceiling around 31, well, 44. I mean, I'll take Franz Wagner over Kyle Anderson on the road in Utah, and Kyle Anderson just not somebody I can trust right now. And if I crunch this right now, I bet your Franz ends up being super high owned. There you go. Here's the other one I was actually clicked on too. Gorgeous Dang here. Well, look at the exposure. You're getting a fair amount to him now. And you know what? I don't mind that as much. Because you know why? I'll take a guy who I think can play around 30 minutes, 35, 35. As long as Danny Green continues to be out, he's going to get more run with a shortened rotation on the wing. Look like a move a fair amount of exposure over to Josh Hart, who I'm fine with too. Yeah, he had a clunker. It's going to happen. But most nights you can hedge, you can hinge on the fact that he's going to play 30 plus minutes. He's a pretty solid floor and ceiling combination play. Wendell Carter's getting a bunch. Again, it's like some of these guys just had a crappy weekend. But Wendell Carter, more often than not, has been a fairly good play this season. And Cole Anthony's out again. I want those higher probability plays baked into my lineups. So DeAndre Bembry at 3.1K played 41 minutes. Why? Oh, Durant was out. Shoot, look at all these guys out. Is Durant still out? Let me sort by salary. I thought he just got rested that day. So like Bembry, I don't get why is he going to play all these minutes? What's the play here? Yeah, Durant is available for Monday. So like Bembry, I'm okay. Bye. I didn't realize he was back. I don't get it. Are they missing something? Did Joe Harris get hurt? What's the thing here? Let me look at Brooklyn. Joe Harris. Oh, Bruce Brown is also out. Oh, he hurt his hammy in that game. That's right. I had 100% exposure to him on Friday. That sucked. Okay. Yeah, so Bembry, I mean, maybe 30 minutes or so tonight. Yeah, I like that projection FC has, 32.5. Okay. Bumbery. I mean, listen, so here's the deal. Like I'm okay. Even if it's 15 points not going to win you anything. It's not. But I think that's like worst case scenario. Guy plays 40 minutes, scores 15. It is extremely difficult not to gather something, accrue some kind of point total. We know Bembry has done well in the past in these types of minutes. This was with Atlanta, I believe. Like here's a worst case scenario probably tonight. Like he doesn't even shoot the ball because Harden and Durant are just chucking it up, right? 13-5. He's 3K. Okay. That salary relief might be the difference of allowing you to go get two more guys who can just go bonkers. I guess if you want to get funky here, it's like you remove him, but then you're going to want to boost the projection for some of these guys that can score the orange. Cody Martin's playing well, right? So like that might be one. So maybe Bembry, if he's chalky, you remove him, and then you boost Cody Martin, or you boost Terrence Ross. That's not a bad play at all, actually. We've seen Terrence Ross get opportunity in the past last year. Remember this stretch? Look at this stretch. Just chucking the ball. Cole Anthony's out, short in rotation tonight. Maybe he'll be asked to shoot the ball a little bit more, play some more minutes. Matchup against Milwaukee. Chris Middleton, that defense always has given him a fits. Look at this. He's sucked for a couple years now. So, like, that is a play I'm actually interested in doing right now. So now I actually just talked myself into something like that. So you got a chalky volatile guy whose ceiling might be totally capped with KD and Harden there. If you simply just outright remove him or cap his exposure, let's see where the ownership goes. I'm probably gonna have to boost these two guys, Martin and Ross. I like the idea of Martin, Ross, Herter, Kevin Herter here getting minutes. Cam Radish, same thing. Let's see. No, it just moved a bunch to Nang and Franz Wagner, who are also great. Let's see. Let's give him a thumb. Okay, so we're getting a little exposure there. Still have a ton to Franz and Gorgeous. Ross is at 12%, Martin at 4.5. I like that idea a lot. Caruso listed as questionable tonight. Javante Green listed probable. You love that move? Yeah. I mean, I like the salary relief, but the more I look at it, there is salary relief here for guys who are going to play solid minutes. It's not like Bembry's going to play 39 and Terrence Ross is going to play 22, right? It's like these guys are looking at projected minutes of 3-minute differential. Okay, I'll pay 500 more for Terrence Ross. Shoot, Terrence Ross could double his score tonight. Cody Martin, 36. Let's see. Is there anybody else I'm looking at? No one really jumps off the page here. Maybe if Naz Reed is out again, I don't know, Jaden McDaniels, put him back in, 3K. Let's see, where'd my exposures end up? 12.5 to Ross, 8.5. Well, Ross continues to go up, almost 14, almost 15%. Martin at 8. So, like, people would ask me, Fantastic Point says, me? F me? Oh, geez. The market tends to be too bullish on high value guys that have very fragile minutes projection. Bembry could easily play 22 minutes and bust. Why play Bembry when Mulder is starting and possibly plays more minutes? I didn't even know Mulder was starting. When did that come out? Yeah, so like guy like Bembry, he's done. Like I'm not going to play him. I want the pivot. I want the pivot to Ross and Martin. Honestly, I just want Ross and Martin. And like Martin against Washington, shoot, Washington hemorrhages points to everybody. Cody Martin getting significant minutes this season. Look at this. I don't even think I realized. He might be a little underpriced right now. And Terrence Ross, I think, is underpriced. If we're going to see this 31, 26, 30, 34, bad game. Okay. But like hovering around 30 minutes, it's a guy who's going to take probably 2-3 times the shots that Bembry will. 30 minutes out of Terrence Ross, 29 minutes out of Terrence Ross. Look at 15, 11. 30 minutes, 13 shots. Can he sink you? Not really at that price point. Okay, so DeAndre Hunter is out, which is why Herter and Reddish are getting more minutes lately. I like that a lot. Like Herter, man, he's super volatile, but this kid can rack up some serious stats here. 34 minutes, 27, 32, 32, 39 minutes, 42. And we saw some games last season too. I mean, this is him in a nutshell. 35, 34, 13, 17, 42, 43, 5, 5. He is who he is. Boom or bust, man. When that 3-point shot is falling, he can go boom. You're paying almost 6K for him a couple seasons ago. We were 6K. He hit it. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Let's see Mulder. Oh, Mulder starting for Cole Anthony, huh? He's 3.1K. He'll probably be pretty chalky tonight then. Did Cole Anthony miss last game? No, he did not. Looks like he did not. Oh yeah, he did because Jalen Suggs was uber chalk last week, and RJ Hampton went for like 42 on like Saturday, right? Okay. So we've had this situation. Actually, let me go look at the Orlando Magic that night. What's RJ Hampton's price tag? ORL. So Jalen only played 25 minutes. Wait. 17th. And Gary Harris is out tonight. I think I saw that. Okay, so 19th. All right. So what game? Jalen Suggs, 20th was the game. Wow. So even with Suggs was uber chalk that night at 3,800, scored 29, but that was only 25 minutes. We kind of got lucky there. RJ Hampton went berserk. 42 points. Only played 28. Man, they really just spread out their rotation. And that's right. Gary Harris started, and he's out now. That's 24 more minutes freed up. I mean, Mulder, 28 minutes tonight. Jalen Suggs has to get over 30. Just running out of bodies. Man, how thin was their rotation? Why didn't anybody get minutes? Bamba 25, Carter 14. Who the heck played? Who was the minute eater? Ross played 22. Did they just play everyone for a few minutes? Chuma Okiki played 24. Well, that kind of sucks. Game was a blowout. Orlando made a run in the fourth. Okay. Ugly rotation. Hey, remember, leave a comment in the YouTube comment section when the video's over. And one of you will get a free month to Team Reser Fall. Thank you to the Evil Empire for the donation today. Johnny Ortiz. None of the starters closed out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, some of them are priced up too, though. I mean, Terrence Ross, though. Give me Terrence Ross tonight. I like him a lot. Franz Wagner, I like him a lot. You know, if he's a little chalky tonight, honestly, Terrence Ross is like, he's my guy right now. Is RJ Hampton? I mean, did he basically just get that run in the blowout? That's my thought. I'll have to look into the rotations. He was so good at the end of the season. Man. To be honest, fam, I had this idea tonight to do like groups, to do some group work. But honestly, just looking at this slate, the way we've looked at it today, and kind of just focusing on getting rid of the whatever we deem as bad value tonight, it's kind of all I want to do. Like, I don't know how many of you would be okay with what we're looking at right now. Like, I feel pretty solid, man. We moved 97% exposure off Bemery, a bunch on Brandon Clark as well, gone. And we moved it to some of these Orlando guys. Gorgeous Nang here, Daniel Gafford, Cam Reddish, Kevin Herter. Like, these are the guys I want exposure to. Wendell Carter, Josh Hart, Cody Martin, Terrence Ross. You know, of course, we'll get, once we get, like, watch this. Let me say, what if I give him, like, I don't know, 20 points. Look at what happens. So you got decision there. And then same with RJ Hampton. Well, he's up to 42. Let's say I take FCs. Okay. Let's see. It's up to 4,200s. He got priced up, almost out of consideration. But Michael Mulder here, I mean, would anybody be shocked to see his projection at 20? I mean, as a starter, that is it's a crazy high usage. I don't know. It's hard to avoid. A 3K starter. I mean, people played Gary Harris last week or this past Saturday. Same position, same everything. I mean, if you don't want this, and he'll likely be a bit chalkier tonight, 25. I bet you he basically just replaces Bembry's ownership. You'll have to cap his ownership or lower his projection. So a single thumb actually just took him out. So, I mean, you could, whatever you feel comfortable with, change his exposure or just change his projection outright so that this value number is more in line with these guys. Like if you want him down here with, look, Terrence Ross, Josh Hart, Cody Martin, you got to put him in like a 5-4-3 for value. So it's just incremental changes here. So I put him to 18. His value is a 5.81. Okay, well, I need to lower that still. So we'll go 17, 5.48. We'll go 16.7. Low, 16.8, 5.42. Now watch. When I sort him or sort by value, there he is. Michael Mulder next to Ross, in between Martin, next to Hart, Carter. And then when I crunch, probably should get some exposure here. No, I'm not getting any. So you probably just boost them now. When people talk about tinkering, that's all they're doing. So let's see if I give them a thumb. Not working. So let me put them up a little bit. Where is he? Goodness gracious. Now I can't even get the guy. I'm to 18. There we go. Now he's at a respectable exposure. Would probably be very similar to what the field has. I still have exposure to Ross, Cody Martin, some of these other pivots I really like. But look, you also need to be mindful what happens when you do that. Well, now I lost exposure to Kevin Herter, Cam Reddish. They're both gone. They're not even in my pool anymore, my exposure pool. Okay? So just be mindful of all these changes, what they do. Reset your likes, dislikes, remove projections. I'll upload our final tonight and go from there. So it's like when people talk about preparing before the final projections, what I just did is how I prepared. It's like I've got a mindset of like what I want to do and accomplish, the players I want my exposure on for the lower value plays. Now, news will break later today that likely will jostle some of this around, but you need to understand going into that final half hour when the final projections are uploaded and you're ready to rock and roll, you're ready to start crunching, you've got a goal in mind and you have a general loose strategy for how you're going to accomplish that goal. So once you are set, you get the uploaded projections, you can upload them. You could probably crunch one time, see what happens, and then make quick little changes. Honestly, like I did that while I was talking. I could have done everything I had showed you while I was talking and crunching it out, probably in 2 minutes. Just crunch, quick 20 lineups. What's my exposure look like? Okay, change it around a little bit. And you do like 2 or 3 edits on some of these players. Give this guy a thumb now. Did crunch, recrunch. Do I see any exposure in the first like 15 crunches? No. Stop the crunch. Increases projection by another half a point or whatever. And you do that, 4, 5, 6 times. 2, 3, 4 minutes later, depending on how fast you are, you're done. And you just upload it. That's it. And there's not some like magic recipe that I do that's totally different than what you could do on your own. This is a lot of tinkering, but again, I think you need to tinker if you're trying to take down a tournament. You're going against 23,000 people. You can't go straight optimal. Rarely can you, I should say. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button on your way out today, could ya? We got 60-something people watching, 28 likes. If you guys could hit that like button before you bounce today. And again, I'm choosing one person, one comment to get a free membership today after this video. So just leave a comment after this video and hit the like button while you're there. Goodness. Leave a comment, maybe some of your adoration for FC and Rise or Fall and our tag team. And I don't know how handsome I am. You guys can talk about that as much as you want, of course. And I may or may not help you get a free membership. I'm excited about tonight. I need a bounce back spot, Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy chasing losses after yesterday. I actually have already entered what I'm going to enter tonight. It's actually a little less than normal because I'm trying to make sure I just don't chase the losses. Like I lost a few $100s yesterday. I don't want to go in there tonight and like double all my entries. And all of a sudden I'm thousands of dollars in and I have another bad night, right? Like DFS success and failure ebbs and flows. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to hit a little cold patch here and I need to not double down on my investments to try to make back money during the cold patch, and vice versa. When you're on a heater, doesn't mean start doubling, tripling down and then giving away all your profits. If you just kind of pick, what you're comfortable with each night and you just continue to play that, you'll keep your profits, but you also won't give it all back once you hit that cold streak because you're going to hit them. That's DFS. That's DFS. Be smart tonight. Be smart. Good luck. Yeah, lots of folks stingy with their likes. It's crazy. 60 plus people watching. I mean, it's free. You scroll down your phone like a half inch and just hit the thumb. If you're on PC, you should see it right now while you're looking at me. I love y'all. Hey, you know what? I just thought of a real cool idea. I should put like a little video where I can like do it on my producer end of my software here, where like down in this area of the screen, like a big arrow comes up and it points to the thumb. And I don't have to say anything. I just click it and like it points down there. I don't know. Hey, good luck. Grab that subscribe button and make sure you get signed up. Get your FC credit, $20 per month to use the best optimizer in the world. Less than $1 a day to use all our content. And we'll see you on the inside, my friends. Have a good day. And I'm going to go look at these comments later tonight, probably after the kids are in bed and everything, and I'll pick a winner. We'll give that out. Again, also tonight, the Fanduel Nickel Contest. If you want a chance at a free membership, go into our Discord, click on the promos channel, grab this, slap it on your FanDuel account, and then whomever has the highest finish in the nickel tonight, wearing this logo, this specific logo, you will get a free membership as well because a real king and his generosity today. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day. I'll catch you later.